friends. So today we're going to read Seeds and Trees. Now the story is written, who's the author, by Brandon Walden. He's the author. He wrote all the words. He was the one that thought of the story. And illustrated by Kristen and Kevin Howdeshell. Now they were the ones that painted all the pictures. So the illustrator paints and the author does what? He writes the story. All right, let's get the story. Seeds and Trees. Here we go. In the land of the king lived a special young prince who loved climbing trees and playing with friends. He lived in a castle overlooking the sea. He played in the field with two kinds of trees. Look, you see his castle up there? And there's the sea, and here are all the trees in the forest. He carried a satchel slung low on his waist to contain all the seeds he might want to exchange. Each seed was a word that someone had spoken. Each seed was collected, a trinket, a token. It didn't quite matter from where it had come. A stranger, a friend, a whisper made up. He rose every morning to water the seeds from each of the words that he already received. I love the colors in the story. They're very bright. There we go. When someone spoke nicely, not anything mean, they hand him some whole true essence was green. But sometimes the seeds would come bringing pain, seeds of dark colors whose trees produce shame. So when you're mean, they don't make good seeds. But when you're nice, the seeds are great. They're green and they're bright. Several dark seeds quickly grew, then withered. Others remained to grow slowly unhethered. At the end of each day, he admired the seeds and go plant the new ones and play with his trees. You see that? When someone was nice, the seed was nice and green. But when they were mean, the seeds were yucky and dark, and they didn't make nice trees. The trunks and the branches were laden with thistle and thorns, causing pains as he scaled them. Climbing the trunks of these branches was tricky. Each part of the tree had been grasped by quite prickly. Each time the prince had climbed, he was bruised and slit. Yet trees are for climbing, so through the pain he persists. But each time he climbed, his trees glowed in green. He felt safe and healed, as those trees weren't mean. So these are the trees that the mean seeds made. And look, they're all prickly and thorny, and they make him hurt. And these are the trees that the nice seeds, the nice words that people spoke, they were nice. They made him feel better. See, when you say something mean, you make a mean tree. It hurts you. But when you say something nice, you make a seed that makes a nice tree, which is soft and fun to be on. Oh, sorry guys. His green trees were strong, and they're welcomed as such. The branches grew fruit he could eat or clutch. He could sit at the base or climb on the peak. He could rest in the branches or play hide and seek. As the years passed, he noticed his green trees were weakening. The trunks at the base of the trees needed strengthening. Now that the soil was hardened as life was escaping, the canopies were covered. His dark trees had shaded them. Uh-oh. So the mean trees were growing bigger and making the little trees not grow. So when you're mean, you're making it hard for nice people to come out, for the nice trees to come out. He would plant his green seeds and dark seeds beside. He would plant his green seeds and dark seeds beside. Then he'd war with each other and try to survive. His green trees were stronger with plenty of light, but his dark trees grew stronger in the darkness of night. They shared the same water and sunlight to grow, but the dark trees were hiding the fruits that would show. The green trees caused pain, joy, peace. The green trees would cause life, joy, and peace to grow near, but the dark seeds were killing soil and grew trees clothed in fear. Oh no. The mean trees, the dark trees, are making it hard for the good trees to grow. The field the prince planted had started to show how many trees of two kinds in the plants had grown. The fruits fell like seeds to the soil down below, filled with seeds to be gathered or given to sow. The young prince grew strong and became a young man. He continued to plant the seeds placed in his hand. He invited some friends to come play in the trees, but some liked to play in the trees from the dark seeds. Huh. Why? Why would they like to be there? Look what these two are doing. See, these are the dark trees. Do you see what these two girls are doing? They're whispering and they're making secrets. And remember, secrets aren't nice. We don't keep secrets from each other. That's mean. That's why the trees are dark. So they went to the dark trees because they're being mean. Remember, there's no secrets. You have to tell your friends everything. There's no reason to whisper. He had one special friend who always spoke true. Her words filled with grace, as good friends always do. She never spoke harshly and never spoke lies. She always spoke gently with love replies. She always gave green seeds and never took back. She never ran out and there was never a lack. Her satchel was filled to the brim, overflowing with green seeds, not dark seeds, each one for sowing. Look, she's being nice. They're sharing. They're being nice. She has the green seeds, which are the nice words. Okay. Oh, let's see if we can get the story. Here we go. She watched the prince till, plant, and water his grove. She watched and she waited and asked to grow. One day, the prince said, "Hey, friend, come along." She humbly agreed and began singing a song. To the grove, we'll look down below at the roots in the soil and the trees that have grown. We'll care for the green trees and even plant more seeds, but the dark trees will fall as this new life is sown. As he walked in the field with his friend by his side, the young prince took note of his trees came alive. Green trees sway now in the sound of the tune, but the dark trees stood stiff, clenching their fists and seeming rude. Look, they're mad. They're mad that someone's being nice. Because when someone's angry, it's hard to want to be nice. You just stay in that anger. But you gotta let it go, right? You gotta get over it. You gotta build a bridge and get over it, like Miss Desiree says. Now you see the mean trees and the green trees together, the mean red ones and the nice green ones. See, the mean ones are all prickly, and nobody wants to go by that. Nobody wants to be by someone who's mean. Everybody wants to go where it's nice and green, where you're being nice. After long years of planting and seeding trees, they grew into mighty and powerful trees. The prince reminisced as he entered the grove. He thought back to the day each tree and seed had been sown. He admired the beauty the green seeds created, but noticed the roots that were sadly ill-fated. His friend came prepared and brought tools along. The prince hadn't noticed, but his friend was quite strong. Ooh, there's a strong girl in there. You see all the tools over here? The roots that she carried were weathered and humbled. The tools that she carried were weathered and humbled. A pickaxe, a saw, and old rusty shovel. There's a saw. There's a pickaxe. Oh no, there's a pickaxe, and there's the shovel. And look, there's another axe. The friends asked the prince to please pick out a tree, one causing pain that he'd rather not see. The prince pointed to the one skinny, dark mass. His friend said, "Watch this," and then she took out her axe. With one mighty swing, the tree fell to the ground. Then his friend dug his shovel deep, deep down. They're getting ready to mean trees. All right, look at this. The roots had died being plucked from the dirt. So you guys can see better. There we go. Then a green seed was planted and covered with earth. The prince had exclaimed, "Can you cut down more trees?" His friend said, "Oh yes, I have plenty of seeds." Many dark roots had tunneled so deep that it took them a while to dig underneath. Dark roots wrapped close round the tree, the green everywhere. So the friend showed the prince how to tend them with care. So they're getting rid of all the mean trees. All the mean roots are trying to get rid of trying to get the green trees. Her tools came handy the axe, saw, and shovel, and others the friends had brought here to struggle. Then came to the day when his forest was green, not a dark tree was spotted, not any were mean. The friend then surprised the growing prince with some gifts, some tools for his new daily watering shifts. She instructed the prince not to plant the dark seed, but to go to the cliff and cast them out to the sea. So what she's doing is, when you take something mean into you, it kind of hurts when someone says mean things to you. So what she's saying is you just throw the mean seeds away. So you just throw all the mean words that people say to you, you throw them away, you don't let them bother you. You don't put them into your grove. A grove is where plants grow and where trees grow. So he's saying don't keep the mean ones, just keep the nice ones. Just keep nice things people are saying, not mean things. Look, the prince is he's a grown-up now. He's gonna be king soon. The prince held the green seeds, and those were all saved, but he tossed the dark seeds off the cliffs to the waves. Then he traveled to the new fields, abound with trees, making sure he packed his old satchel with seeds. To the grove, we'll look down below at the roots in the soil and the trees that have grown. We'll care for the green trees and even plant more seeds, but the dark tree will fall as a new life is sown. The end. So, like I said, in the story, every word that he heard was a seed. So when you heard mean words, they were dark, yucky seeds. And those seeds grew to be prickly and harsh trees. When he climbed them, he got scratched and he bumped his knees and he hurt himself. But when he planted the nice words, which were the green seeds, when he put them in the land, they grew beautiful. They made fruit and they were fun to climb and they gave him great shade. But the mean seeds were stronger. So when someone's being mean, it means being mean it hurts more than someone saying something nice to you. So his friend told him, when you get a mean seed, don't plant the seed. Don't keep that in your heart. Push it out. Have good in your heart. Keep the green seeds for yourself. Make your grow green. Make it full of niceness. Why would you want darkness there? Why would you want something mean? So what she was saying is when someone's saying something mean to you, you let it go. You don't hold on to those seeds because it hurts your heart. And you don't want your heart to hurt. You don't want to be like the Grinch and get your heart to be smaller. You want your heart to grow bigger. And the way you grow bigger is by having the green seeds, by giving people nice words, by not being mean. Because when you're mean, it hurts. When you're keeping secrets, when you yell at someone, when you take their toys, that's giving them a mean seed. But when you're nice, and you give them a compliment and say, ooh, I like your toy, I like your hair, I like your answer, that was a good answer. When you say something nice to your friend, you say good job, that's giving them a green seed. And that's telling them positive things. So what I want you guys to do is, when you are at home, I want you to make sure you tell everybody one nice thing. I want you to give everybody green seeds. So you give them nice green seeds by telling them something nice. If mommy helps you, say thank you, mommy. Do nice favors for mommy. If your brother and sister, if you have any, are doing nice things for you, say thank you. I appreciate that. Or you help. If mommy's washing the dishes or daddy's washing the dishes, you say, mommy, can I help you? Helping is giving a green seed. Saying nice things is giving a green seed. Saying, no, I don't want to, I'm not cleaning up, that's giving a dark seed. And you don't want to get dark seeds because dark seeds make the green seeds go away. All right, friends, that was a little bit of an emotional lesson for you today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk more about seeds and more about plants. And hopefully, you guys send me some pictures of the plant drawings that you do. All right, friends, I'll see you soon. I miss you.